just making this quick little video just to go over some things about magic and about how we can't control what spirit will or will not do. So when you open the floodgates in the world of magic, when you open the doors and you start calling on these various spirits, demonic energies, angelics, we can't predict which path it will take or how it will do whatever it needs to do to get the end result. So when you go into magic, know what you're getting into before you begin. Know that magic takes the road of least resistance. So if the target that you're trying to get is stubborn or closed off or whatever it may be, sometimes spirit creates situations in order to get around to what you ask for. There will be collateral damage. Know this. Know this. There's always collateral damage in spell work. Magic isn't easy, and it isn't quick. And for those who think that magic is Harry Potter, you have another thing coming. Magic doesn't happen in weeks. It doesn't happen in days. Sometimes it happens in months, over several moon cycles. Sometimes it'll take years. But if you are the type that is very nervous, antsy, wanting things yesterday instead of today, then you have no business in magic. You have no business opening up that floodgate. Patience is a virtue, and patience is key in magic. When you lose your mind and when you automatically assume something didn't work because, give an example, you're doing a love spell and the target goes off and is with somebody else. It isn't that magic didn't work. It's that they're off with the other person, but most of the time, and chances are, what will happen is that relationship is going to fail. And they're with that other person to kind of open their eyes and teach them a lesson. So keep that in mind for those who are doing love work and this situation arises. Because it does happen. Your target can go with somebody else, even marry somebody else. Doesn't mean that marriage is going to work. And most of the time it does not. But when you're doing work, when someone's doing real work, and you know the difference. When someone is doing real work, it will create situations that sometimes are devastating. But sometimes it's necessary in order to achieve the goal that you're going for, in order to achieve the end result. Again, we cannot predict which road spirit will take to get you your desired effect. You just have to be open, have patience, have faith, and allow spirit to manifest. Now, there's been certain times where, depending on the situation, things have manifested overnight. But in those times, sometimes I feel like spirit knows what's priority and what isn't. Example, you can do work when someone is not feeling well, and it manifests quick, overnight, literally in hours. And then you do work on someone for love, and clearly the person that you're doing the work on, the target, is a piece of shit to begin with. So who do you think Spirit's going to move faster for? It's not going to be the one for love. That takes time. And that's not priority in spirit world. Sometimes I think Spirit does prioritize, but then I'm like, how could they know this or know the difference? The Spirit knows all. Spirit knows everything. Spirit sees what we can't see. And when you do love work on a target, and the target ends up completely never coming to you, it's because that person would have hurt you long term. It isn't because you didn't know how to do the job. No. Magic doesn't fix everything. Magic is not the end-all be-all. But it will create circumstances either to open your eyes and literally smash you in the head to get you to wake up to see. Because if you keep working on the same target over and over and over again, and they are legitly no good for you, you will get what you want. But guess what? You are going to be the one getting hurt in the end. So when your target doesn't come, it's not because the practitioner didn't know what they were doing or they couldn't do the work. It's because they weren't supposed to be there to begin with. There is such a thing as called free will. Everyone has it. You can shift the energy to make someone come to you, but you can't shift the energy to make someone love you. If a person doesn't love you, they will always pull out of the spell and then back in and then out and in and out and in. It will never be consistent. And if the person is an asshole before you did the work, they're going to be an asshole even when you bring them back. So if you're happy with the person being the way that they are, and you're okay with them being and treating you like that, then go for it. But you have to be okay with that. But again, magic takes the road least resistant. And sometimes we have collateral damage. I've seen it. I've seen it turn in ways that I never expected. But it happened because they got their end result. They wanted them separated. They did separate. But not the way they wanted it to manifest. So enough said on that situation. So with that said, like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel. And have patience, guys. Because magic can make the impossible possible. If it is meant to be. But know that there will be damage. There will be collateral damage. And you have to accept that. Because once you open the floodgates, you cannot control what spirit will do. Many blessings, guys.